from Hartselle, Alabama, 20 years old. This is my third Road Fools. I can't believe I got invited back on. It's a blessing to be here.
Corey Martinez from Decatur, Alabama, 20 years old. This is my third Road Fools. Just excited to be back on another Road Fools.
Name's Sean Arata, 21 years old, from down in Trove, Illinois.
Yo.
This is my first Road Fools. Kind of excited.
I don't look like I'm profusely sweating. Jason Enns, 27 years old, from Vancouver, beautiful British Columbia, Canada. And this is my fourth Road Fools. I'm excited to go on this trip. I'm riding with people that I've never really met or even ridden with at all.
My name is Stephen Hamilton, 20 years old. This is my hometown, Columbus, Ohio. This is my second Road Fools. Pretty excited, it should be a pretty sweet trip.
Hi, my name is Sergio Layos. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Madrid, Spain, and this is my first Road Fools. I'm really happy to be on this trip, riding with those guys, and I don't know. That's it.
I'm Stuart King, I'm 26 years old, I live in London. This is my first Road Fools. Never been on anything like this before, so I'm just looking forward to riding with these guys and having fun.
My name's Scott Mallion, I'm 23 years old, in Kent in England, and this is my second Road Fools. I'm really excited to be here and can't wait to ride.
I'm Bob Sherbo. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from North Arlington, New Jersey. Yeah, this is my first Road Fools too. I don't know why I'm on this trip. All right, that's pretty hard.
My name's Kevin Porter, 21 years old, from Chicago, Illinois. Actually Burbank, outside of Chicago. And this is my second Road Fools. It's a true pleasure to be on this trip.
My name is Ryan Barrett. I'm 23 years old. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is my first Road Fools. Thanks for inviting me on the trip. What's up? I'm Ryan my name is Ryan Nyquist. I'm 24 years old, from Greenville, North Carolina, and this is my first Road Fools. This is actually my third Road Fools invitation. First one I didn't go on. Second one I hyperextended my knee. So hopefully I can be on this whole tour the whole time without getting hurt.
Hi, my name is Brian Kaczynski. I'm 21 years old, from Madison, Wisconsin. This is my first Road Fools. I'm just really psyched to be on it. Ever since the first one, I've always dreamed of coming on one.
I'm Gary Young. I'm from San Diego, California, age 20. Second Road Fools. Real psyched on this one. Hopefully I don't get hurt. Make it. Gonna make it.
Day one, we went to the flow. In the ring, the ring's moving.
Come up twice, every way I roll.
first day we went to the floor skate park. It was really fun.
Everybody was riding really good. So much good stuff went down.
Sergio did this tail whip across the whole building. He did a roll whip.
Sergio was a maniac. Kevin Porter did a 360 hand plant over the spine. That was pretty cool. Nyquist was doing flares.
Seen Corey Martinez do a 360 bar spin off of a wall ride. It was awesome. After the flow, we headed to the hotel, and Nyquist had the great idea to make milkshakes.
We're gonna make a brand new batch.
Rode across an 8-lane highway to Myers and bought a blender. I think everybody likes them. I think it's gonna be like a nightly thing. Bought milk, ice cream, sponsored by Butterfingers, so I had like millions of Butterfingers and just made the best milkshakes ever.
Cheers. Cheers.
Day 2, we went to this park in Dublin, Ohio. Supposedly it's supposed to be like the worst park, voted the worst park by skateboarders, but I don't know, we had a pretty good time there. Dublin skate park had a lot of weird angles and lines. Gary Young just gets out of the bus, grabs his bike and starts doing lines. It took me like 20 minutes to even figure out how to hit one ramp there. Expectations have already been blown on this trip. Already got hurt, broke a chain. Not bad though, so I can take it.
We were gonna ride some street in Ohio, saw the clouds roll in. It's pretty fierce.
All this crazy wind.
So we decided to pack up and head out to Pittsburgh.
Day 3, made our way through Pittsburgh.
We stopped at Destination BMX. It's a all BMX bike shop. Pretty neat to see shops like that because they're far and few between.
We went to Studio 334. It's one of the coolest skate parks around.
Stephen Hamilton busting his balls for about an hour straight trying to do an alley-oop wall ride about 13, 14 feet back and finally pulled it.
Stephen Hamilton did a great alley-oop gap to wall ride. It was so far. Did it perfect. That was awesome. And then Seth managed to pull off the perfect brakeless G-turn over the box jump.
Sergio Leis was going really high on the street spine, doing some 3 tables and opposite 3s and 3 turn downs that were just out of hand.
Corey Martinez learned this new trick. It was like a downside ice pick stall on a sub box. pretty wild. I didn't really understand that at first.
Kaczynski is calling out an ice pick over from mini to mini over the sub, but he decided 360 tire tap instead. Glass smooth, perfect.
Looking forward to the trails. It's coming up.
Day 4, we went to the trails for like 4 hours.
Met up with Doyle. They're kind of like Doyle's local trails.
I do believe they're just outside of Pittsburgh at an undisclosed location.
which were a treat, I would have to say. Really good trails, like super smooth, fast, and just effortless.
Like minimal pedaling, but just high speed.
I myself chose to not involve myself in the session. Chris Doyle showed up and did a demo for everyone. Show them how it's really supposed to go out there. Made it look quite easy. I did believe for a moment I could get through it myself.
My brother's got broken teeth. He wears a jean jacket with a bullet in his sleeve. It's just another southern boy dreams. Nights in NYC, and I sing along. I sing along. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. Dr. Lucas' voice could break a heart. I recorded every song. I used up 3 old tapes, put them in a box to give away, to break a heart. And my tears don't matter much, they don't matter much. And my tears don't matter much, they don't matter much. When the boys sing their songs, and the kids, they sing along. Just another southern boy dreams. Nights in NYC, and I sing along. I sing along. Corey Brennan's got an evil streak, and a way with words that'll bring you to your knees. Oh, he can play it while it shows. He can sing so sweet. I still sing along. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. When boys sing their songs.
Say highlights of that was watching Chris Doyle ride his own trails.
After the trails, we packed up and headed towards Pittsburgh, home of the Steelers, by the way. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Home of the Steelers.
I sing along. I still sing along.
We had a pretty long trail session. We ended up going to Pittsburgh to ride street.
We rode street in Pittsburgh and it was awesome. We found tons of stuff.
Started off with Bob banging his head straight out of the bus, which was quite a downer for the whole crew.
About 30 seconds after I got out of the bus, I cracked my head open and bled all over the place like an idiot. And then I was delirious for about 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden I felt better, so I actually went out and rode again.
My tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. And my tears don't matter much. They don't matter much. That motherfucker bad.
went to some ledges by the river, and those were pretty fun, but I was scared. I didn't want to go in the water. I had some close calls.
Barrett did this like, kind of like a berm shot to rail kind of thing. We gapped over a flight of stairs.
Sat forever while Hamilton tried to do this manual to 180. That was good, he finally pulled it. Pretty smooth. If I was him, I wouldn't have took it, but either way, he's still young. We proceeded to watch Hamilton go annihilate a few more spots.
Steven 180'd the most outrageous thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was just nuts.
Then he 360'd a huge gap for some reason too. That guy's crazy.
This is day 5. We tried to go street riding in downtown Pittsburgh, but it rained, so we went and rode a park called D-Cubed.
Skate park upstairs, ice rink downstairs, really good.
D-Cubed was an awesome park, definitely more my style. Like, had a really good mini ramp there, an awesome rhythm section, like 2 box jumps where it was super steep landings and real quick in between, so it made it harder to do stuff.
Not to mention the Ryan Nyquist training program.
All right, up next, Corey Martinez.
Me and Corey Martinez had a crazy jumping session. He's definitely going to be a contender in the next couple of years in dirt jumping. Seth Kimbrough was doing these tables out of the mini ramp, so high, it was retarded. Seth did a bar spin to foot jam.
Probably one of the hardest tricks I've seen for a while.
I think he's been kind of eyeing that trick up for a while, and it was good to see him get it done.
Ice skating. Practical ice skating.
After we'd finished with riding, the guys at the skate park let us go down to the ice rink.
Hamilton, here you go.
Probably the best part of the night was getting to play a little hockey. The skates were a little dull and the stick wasn't quite curved right and it was a little long, but we made do.
Skating a little bit, kind of relaxing. Kaczynski came out like big goon.
Kaczynski kind of stealthed on there. I didn't know he was all-state conference ice hockey team captain champion.
I had to show Enz who's boss. He's talking trash just because he thought he was Canadian, thought he could rule it on the ice.
He went out there and took Enz out.
Just had to show him a few signature moves of mine.
When you're attacking people from behind, it's, you know, it doesn't make you tough at all. Nursing a sore elbow after Kaczynski cross-checked me into the glass. Kaczynski, what's his name? Kaczynski. Guess they play hockey a little different in Wisconsin, you know. If he ever makes his way up to Vancouver, we'll show him how it's done, you know. to their face rather than pulling their shirts over from behind, you know? That's weak.
A better time. What does it mean?
And then if that wasn't enough, they let him take the Zamboni out.
We had a few beverages and the guy wanted us to take the Zamboni for a little run around the ring.
Gonna clean the ice.
Enz was driving it with a can of beer in his hand, and me, Losi, and Stuart were just hanging on the back.
Turbo getting a little wild, a little heavy on the gas.
I gassed it pretty hard one time and Hamilton went flying and he almost lost a finger. That was pretty funny. Like, it would have been pretty funny if he lost a finger on the Zamboni. Yeah. Probably the best moment of my life, I'd say.
Best moment of my life right there.
Like, I never thought I'd drive a Zamboni.
All right, day 6, headed back into Pittsburgh. Due to the rain the first day, we wanted to go back again. The city looked really good.
Since it seems like there's endless amounts of street riding stuff there.
Weather was good this day, nice and sunny, so we headed in. Almost right off the bat, Hamilton found some crazy gap to manual, like a hop up, a big 3 stair, and then about 35-foot gap onto this planter that was about 50 feet high. So it was Mach 10, it was ridiculous.
Found a curved wall ride right in front of the jail, so there's cops driving by every 5 minutes, but they didn't seem to mind, so we kept riding it.
The Steve Hamilton show was in effect. He one time threw his bike at Stu for no reason.
No reason. Stu went down. That was the end of the filming there. I'm surprised he's still on the trip filming. I thought Stu would be on an early plane home after that one, but he persevered and we headed out, made our way to the campus.
Me and Sergio and Will split off and rode some bowl. That was about 5 minutes out of town.
Day 7, we, shit. What did we do?
Columbus, Ohio, Steven's hometown. Went street riding. Chinsky did this rail and smashed his twig and giggleberries. He really killed himself.
I don't know, it was a little scary at first, but checked the boys out and they're all right, so we're all clear. The highlight of the day that I saw was Seth Kimbrough went up a rail to jump over and then 180 onto another rail, 180 out. It was pretty serious.
Scratch marks, other things will let you keep.
She's going. KFU did all the curved wall rides and tail whip. I wasn't even there though. But you can edit that in to make it look like I was there.
Took a break, went back to Steven's house.
Decided we were going to spend the night in Ohio, got some beverages.
And that's where kind of like the party began.
Hi, this is Chaz, and I would like to welcome you to Road Fools.
In your eyes, I see lovers, top out of coal mine. I see an empty so-called paradise.
Losey was getting the party started.
Losey was a wild man.
It's not recording anyway.
Threw a little party at Steven's house, like one of his friends was turning 21.
His next dog's 21st birthday. So we had had a birthday party for him.
And this girl really wanted to wear my gloves. And so I don't know how it came about, but I think Losey was the main instigator, telling her that she should slap me in the face.
Welcome to Road Fools 12.
Chick kept punching Nyquist in the face for no reason. We kept telling her to. That was the reason.
My ear was ringing because she had hit me kind of in the ear.
She was slapping him. She got all kinds of moves. One time she missed and hit him in the jugular. That be something jungle? Yeah, jungle. That was pretty good.
So much fun.
Went downtown to some place called Lido's, I do believe. Party continued, everyone was getting pretty wild.
Look what you done. The son of a Kurdistan is gone, and there's someone up there right now taking down the stars. Free now we can take them, grab them hard and then shake them. If we now we can take them, well maybe we'll attack it now.
Welcome to Queensland Link Shooting Jackpot.
We left the bar.
Enz almost got arrested for public urination and got thrown in a cop car.
I got a police spotlight on me. I tried to run, but they caught me anyway. So I got patted down and thrown in the car.
Nothing happened, they ended up letting him go.
I was pretty nervous for a while. I thought I was going to spend the night in the drunk tank.
Day 8 on Rain Fools. Woke up in Columbus, Ohio. Plans to go to Cincinnati. It didn't end up working out. It was raining everywhere. We headed to Indianapolis. Went to this indoor park called BSS. Saw Brian Strebe there. He was doing some serious wall rides. It's always a great time when you see the Strebes.
We're amplified, adrenaline. Another flash shadow cover us again. And all these steps take back our days. So when we go out in a blaze, we go out in a blaze. 'Cause we all are human pollution. Hey, 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 human pollution. Hey, 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 human pollution. We live on liars after slumber in a vanquishable number. Say these shades to work, but to our many they are few. Without a voice to question the hollow impression of public perception. Through all this time we ride human solutions. We're amplified,
It was really humid in there just from the rain and everything like that, so everybody's sweating pretty bad, and including myself, I was sweating horribly. Unbelievably horribly. Scott Malion was ruling the mini ramp. It was pretty much, he owned it.
human pollution in the people's world. We are the writing on the wall in the people's world. Search it, spoil it for a fall. Search it, spoil it for a fall. It's wrapped up in a lonesome drum. Misdirect your brains. Don't misdirect your brains. Don't misdirect your brains. Don't misdirect your brains. Human solutions. We're amplified. Adrenaline. Another flash shadows cover us again. And all these steps and surging days. So when we go out in a blaze.
Corey Martinez ice picked a 15, 16-foot wall. Had like 5 or 6 feet of just vert on it. It was pretty wild. He was going so fast at it.
We'll go out in a blaze.
Road Falls day 9. We woke up in Louisville.
Went to Louisville Skate Park, one of the best skate parks in the world. It was a little wet, but thanks to Jimmy and some other people, they swept it up for us and cleaned up some of the puddles, so thanks for that.
We're moving on, bags are all packed. We're feeling like less of a wreck. Plans for revenge have all been detailed and laid out. The graves have all been dug, don't let me forget one for myself. I got head someone to blame for the way I've been feeling. I've been shot at, I've been cheated. How could you send me to this place? I have every right to feel the way I've been feeling. Shut up, I don't wanna hear any more of your dirty excuses. Shut up, I don't wanna hear any more. Don't wanna
After Louisville, we packed up and drove to Nashville. It was about 3 hours. Showed up at 6th Avenue Skate Park. It's a crazy place, man. All these different rooms and like stages and stuff.
You know, they have concerts, breakdancing, skate park.
Got a club next door and we saw Seth Kimbrough's band, Mortal Treason. Seth's band was playing. We went in there and rocked, just totally rocked out for a while.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get sick. I'm gonna throw this one because I think that's for the rock and rollers. So.
Means a lot for all of y'all to stick around. Thanks.
I don't really know Seth that well, so seeing the other side to his life outside of the BMX world is pretty good, Not many people do other stuff, they just ride bikes and that's it, and he's got talents in other places, and the band was really good, really weren't expecting him to be as heavy as what they were.
Seth's like this quiet, mellow guy who never really says much.
You don't say anything all day, and then when he finally talks, he's screaming.
Dudes are all dancing.
A couple guys getting wild on the dance floor, kind of ape moves or gorilla moves. I'm not quite sure what they were, but I don't even know what to say. And it was wild seeing madmen in there. Never witnessed anything such as that.
At one point, I was just kind of sitting there, and then out of nowhere, this crazy scream happened through the speaker, and I fell backwards. It scared the shit out of me.
I think Bob had to change his pants after he saw Seth. A couple of the songs gave me goosebumps just because Seth got so into it, whoa, just going for it. But it was you could just see that's one of his passions, and it was awesome kind of see that side of him.
Whether you're into that kind of music or not, it's really cool to see people do what they love to do, and I have a lot of respect for Seth for going with his love for music and being successful with it.
Seth's a talented guy, I think, and anything he does, he just seems to be one of those people, whatever he does, he just happens to be real good at. It was awesome. I'd be psyched to see them again.
After Seth's band, we rode the park.
Really good skate park. Park looked awesome. A whole lot of lines you could do, a lot of fun stuff.
Take
Martinez is doing this kind of pocket air turn down that was really hard to ride, and he made it look way too easy.
Day 10, the last day of the trip, we rode some street in Nashville.
Parked down at the skate park and everyone broke up into groups, headed into the city for some street riding.
We didn't get 2 blocks away from the rig. Hamilton just went nuts again, jumped over a truck, a Ford truck that is.
For no reason. Just, it was incredible. I don't know how he does it.
It's inconsequential. She sings so sweetly. We all look the same, convinced and completely. The fire she light right straight to the heavens. She said to me, darling, well, please don't be so naive. You could burn like a constellation, but don't go before I leave. Poised in your perfect face of the fallen destroyed. We'll call out and curse it, and everything else you avoid. Your colors burn brighter, but you still feel the sting. You lift up their lighters and sing so sweetly. We all hurt the same. You can never defeat me. The words you sing rain down like the heavens. She said to me, darling, well, please don't be so naive. You can burn like a constellation, but don't go before I leave. You can fool yourself, maybe someone else like me. If you're anyone's salvation, then there's nothing left for me. The fires you light right straight to the heavens.
This is Guitar Chuck again on TV, channel 75. This is Road Fools 12. Hey man, these guys all riding them bicycles. They do about 60 miles an hour, man. Y'all made my night. Y'all made my night. Y'all get y'all bicycle, man.
Come here, buddy. See you later, buddy.
Road Fools 12, got to meet a few people I never met before, Scott Malion and Stephen Hamilton, 2 incredible bike riders. Enjoyed it. That's it.
Where you gonna put the double load on?
One of the best things for me was hanging out with everybody, getting to know everyone. A lot of great guys, amazing riders. Happy to be a part of it.
We stay hard to find 'cause it's too hard to take it.
All right, yeah, we're at the end of the trip here where everybody's packing their bikes up and headed home. Rode a lot of places, got to ride some trails. I was really psyched on riding some good trails. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Really enjoyed riding street in Pittsburgh and riding the concrete parks, especially Louisville. Glad I was invited and hope to see you again soon.
It was an awesome trip. Had so much fun. Rode so many awesome spots.
It's awesome people. Couldn't have been a better crew.
I'd like to thank Props for this opportunity to spend 10 days with a really great group of guys. Also miss a week of school. I probably learned just as much about life and about myself being on the road.
I want to say thanks to everybody who was on the trip. Really good places, really good people. I don't know, everything was amazing.
Just hanging out was real fun, met a lot of cool people, made some new friends, going home with a lot of motivation and inspiration from this trip.
I'm walking away with a really good taste in my mouth.
Come on, guys.
Just had an awesome time. Even though I'm not really too much in the street, just got to witness a lot of cool things and got along with everybody. The whole crew was awesome, and I couldn't ask for a better time.
The trip was real good. It was good to ride with all these amazing people and see all the amazing tricks that went down. I just want to thank everyone for inviting me on the trip. Right when I came on this trip, all my clothes got stolen, and then I found out my mouse died, and then on day 4 I smacked my head and didn't think I'd be able to ride the rest of the trip, and somehow I still had a good time. Had a chance to ride and meet a few new people, a chance to ride with Sergio, one of the best riders ever. Hanging out with Nyquist was always fun. Probably one of the best trips I've been on in a while.
Survived this one. It's a great time. I want to thank everybody on the trip. It was so awesome. No major injuries or anything. Hopefully we'll be able to do this again sometime. It was awesome.
Had a lot of great times, a lot of funny stuff happened. And made fun of me the whole time. A couple years when he get a little bigger, kick his ass.